Ignore that.
What's happening?
Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of The Wine Down. I'm Minnie May and I am drinking Bay Bridge Vineyard Moscato and it's fucking delicious.
Well, goes to me next. So I'm Luna Sanguine and I'm drinking a Schweppes Zero Virgin Mojito.
Ooh.
I'm trying out the Schweppes one. So I had the a previous Virgin Mojito in a can before, and that one was a lot better. This one just tastes really, really sweet, so I'm not liking it very much.
I love sweet things.
It's a bit too sweet. Oh, it was a bit. Hi, I'm Niru. I'm drinking what I had last week because it's like my staple drink and it's cheap. Some old brown cherry, 99 rand for a 2-liter bottle. It's
Oh wow. See, I feel like trailer trash. My bottle was $3.
mine was less than that.
Oh crap! Hi,
Don't worry.
I'm a sick lady battery, but I'm here nonetheless. This week I don't have any wine, but I do have some water. So
She needs to stay
This week's-
hydrated.
this
Yeah.
week is brought to you by drugs and water, legal ones. Legal ones.
She
These
might not
ones,
be
these-
getting
these-
drunk, but she's getting high some way or another. Oh god. But you normally drink wine, like, right, lady?
Chocoholic.
Oh, chocolate's your
Chocoholic,
thing?
but the Pinotage. It's
Pelotage.
yum. It's yum. It's a red wine.
Oh, that
Sweet
sounds
red
good.
wine, not dry. It's yum.
See, I don't like a lot of red wine. For me, it has to be like that fruity kind of
Mm.
wine. I don't
No,
like
that's
wood
what
wine.
chocoholic is. It's
Chocoholic.
very sweet.
Yeah.
It's got like a complimentary taste. It actually, it goes well. That's what's called chocoholic, because it actually goes well with chocolate.
Ooh. And you love chocolate, so it just works out perfectly, right?
Guys, I'm craving chocolate, and all this chocolate talk is making me hungry.
Well, next week Nira's gonna have chocoholic with me.
Yes, you guys need to get some chocoholic. What about you, Nero? Do you like wine or do you drink? What's your like go-to alcoholic drink?
Like I said, all brown cherry, but I do like my rosés
Mm.
with wine. Yeah, rosés are like, if I have to go for a wine, rosé, definitely.
Rosé. Luna?
I'm not a huge fan of red wine. It really depends on the red wine. I find it's a very like vinegary. I don't know. I've
Yeah,
had
I don't
some
know.
red
It's like
wines
dry.
that
I
taste
don't like it.
vinegar, and I don't like it.
Mm.
But so I much prefer semi-sweet white wine.
You see, that's why I go with Moscato because it's like sweet and you get that semi-sweet one. It's like my go-to. Okay, here's the ultimate question though. Bottle or box?
Bottle.
Bottle.
Dun, dun, dun.
Is it because it tastes better or because it just looks more classy?
Both.
But guys, I'm gonna be the devil's advocate. Box wine is cheaper, isn't it?
It
Yes, it
is, and
is.
you get
Yeah.
more from it. And you know what? I'm okay with walking with a big box of wine in my glass, another one, and pouring it while I walk. I'm okay with being trailer trash.
You know what they
I'm-
call it in
I'm
South
okay
Africa?
to
Top
drink
suck.
out of the bottle.
Yeah, do its vein.
Top suck.
We've all been there.
Yeah, right.
I actually haven't had box wine before.
You haven't? I remember going to a festival. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Oxbrae.
Mm-mm.
It was by
Mm.
Bathurst in Eastern Cape, and it's like this huge music festival. And I went after, it's a tradition, after high school, you go to Oxbrae. And I went, Jack Parrow was there, you know, it was a big yes. And I had box wine. And then what happened was I got super drunk. I finished my box wine and I got really tired. So I took my bag out and I blew it up and I made a pillow out of it and I just fell asleep on the field.
You're not the only
Nice.
one that's done that. I know.
Nice.
Right? It's like a
Little box
portable
wine.
pillow.
Like,
Okay.
imagine
Oh
doing
my
that with a
goodness.
bottle. It's like,
10
nah.
out of 10 for creativity.
Although I have got used to have quite a big purse, which could hold 2 bottles of wine. So that was always
Was your
going to a
thing?
friend's house for a party. To 2 bottles of wine in my purse.
That's how you do it. Or have you seen those bras that have the ability to hold wine?
No.
There's like bras
No.
now that women can
What?
like fill with wine. So because you know when you go to music festivals, like they say, oh, you can't carry wine with you, or you can't carry. So they have like these
Yeah,
little bras
yeah.
that like pour out. And I'm like, I want one. I would use it at work.
That's so smart, actually. Can you put a straw in it and then just?
Oh my
like,
god,
kinda-
just like poke it and just go.
Boss comes up to you like, what are you doing? What do you have there?
I was just smelling my bra. It's been a few days
A
since I washed
milkshake?
it. Milkshake. Oh god, no.
Have you guys seen that meme where the guy's like walking with the ostrich, and like like I think it's from iCarly, and
Oh,
Carly
I
asks
remember that
him,
show.
what you got there? And he's like, a milkshake.
Just ignoring the thing behind him.
Like ignoring
Oh.
those like ostriches. Like,
Behind
yeah.
him, yeah. Oh god.
Yeah,
But when
that's-
Yeah, okay.
the bra is it's a good place to hide things. As,
Yeah, and it's added, and it probably makes your boobs look bigger
Yeah.
too if you fill it up. But I guess it's kind of weird, like during the night, it slowly deflates, and people will be like, "What the hell's happening to your bra? Your
when
boobs
I got
okay?"
married. When I got married, I was supposed to be quitting smoking because my husband doesn't smoke, and I was moving to Belgium. So my friend would like, she pulled over my because I was wearing my wedding dress was one of those halter boob tube thingies,
Mm.
and she just put in 3 cigarettes in there. So I keep it for later.
Just in case.
My wedding dress.
Oh no.
See, I only smoke when I drink. Like, I have to drink a lot to have like a cigarette. I'm not a smoker, but if I'm drunk and someone has a cigarette, I'll probably take a few puffs. But it's not something I go out to do. Like, I never got
Yeah.
into smoking. I was
yeah,
like,
I'm the same. I used to do that when I was younger, but I don't
Yeah.
really drink.
Badger smokes, and it
Yeah.
drives my head in. I'm like, you said you'll quit, and then I could go to the car and there's a box of cigarettes, and I'm like, What?
Naughty.
Yeah,
you're
no.
naughty.
I remember at a party where I had Hubley, and literally I was coughing my lungs out for the next week, and I haven't touched anything after. I was like, nope, not worth. I like to breathe.
Oh yeah. But when did you guys start drinking? Like, at what age were you like?
4.
Shut up! Go away. You're not a lady and you're not drunk. But yeah, what age did you guys like start drinking, or when was your first alcoholic drink?
I have no idea. I don't know.
You don't know. We got that drunk.
I don't
I
know.
was
You still eat
17.
my wine? You're supposed to be working.
It's okay.
It's okay. Nothing wrong with day drinking.
Naughty.
The
Naughty.
first
Very
time I got properly drunk was when I was around 16. And this was like getting drunk without my dad or my stepmom knowing. And I sat
Oh,
there like,
like just swaying
couldn't
back and
walk.
forth.
I couldn't walk straight, and I was like trying to get to the bathroom to throw up. I'm sitting there like hanging on the walls, crawling to the bathroom. Yeah,
Oh
no, that
God.
was not a good time.
No.
Trying to think my first time. I think
Oh.
so. Me and my friends went to the beach. So our friend has a beach house, and he convinced his parents to stay next door, and we will all have the beach house. And this is when we were like 15, 16.
Oh, that's when
And
people
we
drink,
we got a bunch of alcohol. We went onto the beach and we drank, we smoked herbs. Some people got high. Like it was just, and it was only like 6 of us, and we just got out of our mind. That was the first time I drank alcohol. And I'm telling you now, I have no idea how I survived that trip. I fell down sand dunes. I like went in, like I honestly don't know how I got eaten by a shark because I was like, I can swim. I'm a fine swimmer when I'm drunk. But then obviously we got caught because our friend was texting her friend about it and the parents saw it and then we all got caught. And then
no.
it was that awkward moment where I had to go to my parents and tell them before they got the phone call. I knew it was coming, so I was like, I have to open up. I have to tell them. And seeing my father's face when I told him I smoked and got drunk, I stopped drinking. I waited until I was 18. I was like, I never want to have to do that again to my parents. I felt instantly guilty seeing them look at me with such disappointment. And I've done a lot of shit. Like my friends have been disappointed at me, but never that mad.
yeah.
No.
Yeah, I think it like hits them more because we're females. So it's like it's my little girl. I remember when I got home from like getting pissed drunk the first time. I convinced my mother that I was just sick the next day, fucking throwing up.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
I'm like,
I have a
I'm
tummy
fine,
bug.
I'm just not feeling well, bleh, you know, and she's like,
Mhm.
you're drunk. And like, you know, I'm like, oops. And then also I remember going to work the next day, which was the Saturday, and I actually convinced my manager that I was ill after running to the toilet like 3 or 4 times.
Now I
to
know
throw
why
up.
you're not allowed taking days off.
Yeah, no, that was naughty 18, 17-year-old.
You see, but that's fine age. I feel like 18, 17, but when people come and tell me they got drunk at 12, I'm like, what the fuck?
What's wrong with you?
Alcohol
Yeah.
does
I
not,
was too like busy with Pokemon. that
right?
day.
Collecting my Tazos from Simba chips.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
No.
And Dragon Ball Z. Remember when Dragon Ball Z got the metal Tazos? Oh my god, my life changed. I was like, Dad, Doritos every day.
Super chips.
It was great because my dad worked at a bar, so I used to get the chips all the time, or they wouldn't
Oh, nice.
take the
Oh, that's
Tazos. So I would just
great.
go and like go through all those chips and pick them out from the bags after people ate them. I still have them. I still have all my I had the books, the album books. I have all of them
Yeah,
still.
I remember
I have the
those.
stickers. I have Pokemon cards. I have Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I have Dragon Ball Z Tazos.
Oh,
I was a
no,
fucking
Z.
nerd. Oh.
Just Z. Z is terrible.
Yeah. No, I do remember the one time though. My dad, my aunt, and I went on a holiday to it's a place called I can't remember. But anyway, we went on holiday to the coast and like I remember my aunt bought some brutal fruits and I was like, can I have one? And they were like, yeah, okay. And they like actually
Ooh.
bought me like a 6-pack, but like they gave me like when they thought, yeah, no, it's fine, you can have one. It's like
Bad idea.
cool.
I liked
I mean,
Bruno
it's
fruit.
like it's got like 4% alcohol or something. So I mean, I guess they were like, yeah, no, it's fine.
Okay, they didn't know that triggered the alcoholism in you the next day. Did you
She
guys?
opened a can of worms.
Yeah. Did you guys ever drink Storm? Smirnoff Storm?
I used to.
I used to get those big 2 liter. That shit
Guys.
is the reason I became alcoholic. Because you get those big bottles for like 20 rand, and that's all you
No, they're
needed.
It tastes like Sprite. Look, look, look,
Yeah,
look,
and
look.
it was
I'm
juice. Alcohol
wasted
that tastes like
afterwards.
juice is the worst. And that's what.
That Four Cousins.
Oh, that
1 liter
wine.
bottle of Four Cousins.
Oh
That
my
was
god.
my drink.
Oh, did you guys ever have crackling? It's the most disgusting thing ever, but it was super
My
treat.
brother
and
used to drink
yeah.
crackling.
Oh god, that was when you drank crackling, you knew you
Oh,
weren't gonna
yes,
survive
yes.
the night.
Oh,
I
no.
know.
Oh god.
Yeah. You guys
No,
talk
it's
about Smirnoff
disgusting.
Storm, but like Smirnoff Spin is like my go-to.
Oh, do you still
My
drink it?
go-to, like, yeah, I do. Like,
They don't have it
I
here.
feel like having Spin, like, and then we go and buy a 6-pack, and it's like just your like go-to chill drink, you know, especially in
It's
the
not
summer.
bad.
Oh yeah,
It's
you see,
it's
I
nice.
remember tanning or going
Yeah.
to a game reserve and just like popping a bottle, you know.
Oh, excuse
Oh.
me, just going to the game reserve.
I'm just going to just
just
South
gonna-
Africa things.
And
I'm gonna go watch a line and get drunk. It's okay, don't worry about me.
yeah, it's fine.
Pretty sure nothing will go wrong if you sit and watch a lion while getting drunk. You know, it's fine. It's okay.
Oh, goodness.
Oh god.
Like I remember one New Year's, I think I was about 17. I got quite drunk. My friend was like, "Here, have a sip of this gold lupini."
Ooh.
So I had a sip of it. I'm like, "Ooh, yum! This tastes like licorice." Gulp, 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 gulp. Half of it.
Oh
anyway.
no!
Things
So then
like
I
that are evil.
was
So
standing there and I'm
evil.
like, "Guys, I don't feel too well." So my friend's like, "Oh no!" I'm like, "Can you please just take me down to the beach so I can just, you know, put my feet in the water to cool off and to like,
Yeah.
you know, chill." This guy was like all macho hero, save the day sort of dude. He's like, "Don't worry, I'll carry you." He picks me up and he throws me over his shoulder.
Oh no!
My stomach hit his shoulder. He was wearing like brand new like white shirts
no.
and like this light khaki pants, like brand new. It was all black.
Oh.
Oh no. Licorice.
Oh, I can't stand licorice. No.
So
Oh
I went
god.
and I got put somewhere, and then my friend was with me, and somehow cops showed up. And I was like, "No, don't tell my gran." It's like, "Yeah, but you know, but the cops were like friends of my friend's boyfriend." And I was like, "Oh goodness, no, not the pigs, not the pigs, not the pigs." And she's like, "What did you say?" It's like, "Nothing, nothing. She's drunk." So I was in the back of the cop car. And they took me to my friend's house,
Oh,
thankfully.
God.
But then I went home the next day and I told my gran what had happened. 'Cause
Aw.
she could see that something was not
Something was
right
right.
with me. And she was like, "What did you do?" I told her, and she kind
You
of
know.
and
I always know.
yeah.
You can lie to them, but they deep down they know. They might not want to admit it, but they always know what's happening. Oh,
Yeah.
So, and I think she still tells everybody at the time I got taken home by the cops because I was drunk. It's like
Grandmother, please.
Okay, what was the worst thing you've done intoxicated? Not like bad, like embarrassed. Like, what's one thing you're like, I can't believe I did that? Do you
lying in the
have?
tent crying that I'm going to die.
Probably making out with my other female friend.
Oh,
Everyone just went like,
okay.
at my 21st, and there's pictures as well.
I actually have. Yeah. No.
I
My,
think we've
my
all been
boyfriend was
there.
not. My boyfriend was not. My current one is not too happy about that. He's like, "How dare you make me drunk?" Felt very left out.
I think my worst thing was, so I grew up in a very small town. So, you know, when you get drunk, there's only one place you can get drunk. It's in like hidden away in the drift you go on a field. But so this was when we just got out of school. So obviously I went a little crazy drinking, and we're walking back to my friend's house. My friend lived up the steepest hill in town. It's called, like, it's up to the school, but it's called Death Hill. It's like the steepest hill we have. And we're super drunk. And we like start walking, and I was like, I'm really hot because it's summertime, this hill thing. So I was like, I'm just gonna run. So I start getting naked, but I kept my underwear on, and I ran up the hill in my underwear. And there was a high-tech
Nice.
security guard there, and he just took a fucking video. And then my friend joined me because he felt bad. So he just ran in his underwear. So there's two people in their underwear just running up this hill. And I was like, and my friend, the other friend was there. He took a video too. And he showed us the next day. And we are just like,
What?
Holy
What?
did you need to pick up my pants? Oh, God.
Oh, my word.
I don't think I regret anything though. I think it's just funny the way we act when we're drunk. It's like you just don't give two shits about what's happening.
I love
my
everybody when I'm drunk. Everyone.
my
Everyone. How's-
21st, I was passed out by like 10 o'clock.
What's your 21st? Yeah, that's a good reason to.
Yeah, I don't remember
Yeah.
anything. Just that my friend filmed me lying in the tents saying, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die, I'm gonna die. And he thought it was hilarious, and he put music to it too.
I remember my 21st. I was so pissed drunk. But I remember taking myself to the bathroom and throwing up in the toilet and coming out and telling everyone I didn't miss and I went by myself. I was so proud. I was so proud. I was pissed drunk, but I was so proud. I'm like, guys, I need to go. I'm gonna puke. And I got
The
to toilet, did my
accomplishments.
thing, came out. I'm like, I did it.
I'm ready,
Small-
round 2, let's
small-
go.
Small achievement.
Oh, that's true.
That
Like
shit's
once you
hard to
throw
get,
once you throw
guys,
up though,
when-
you're ready for the next round. Like
Yeah.
once you throw up, you're like, okay,
Exactly.
let's do this again.
Oh, and everyone's
Let's
like,
go,
now
next
we're
round.
going home.
It's like the reset button on your stomach.
Uh,
Oh,
I think that
God.
was the only time in my life where my parents were like okay with me being completely fucked drunk. Because the next day my
Gas.
mom was like, yo, we're gonna like invite the family over, we're gonna have a little thing, like an afternoon thing. And everyone came over and I'm like hungover. And my brother comes into the room, happy birthday! And I'm like, fuck off.
Go away. Go away. Oh
But
God.
yeah, fun times. Fun
What's your
times.
best hangover food? Mine was always scrambled eggs,
Wimpy.
spinach, and Wimpy. Oh, okay, yeah, that's different. Going to Wimpy, and getting like bacon and like a waffle and ice cream and all that shit, milkshake. I ate. I know they say never eat dairy when you're hangover, but God, I ate like a shit ton when I was hungover. And Steers Burgers. That was always after a night out, we would always go to
Yeah.
Steers or go to Spa and get one of
Mhm.
their pies, like a sausage roll, and I'll get a Steri Stump. So mine was sausage roll, Steri Stumpy, and Astros. Those were my always after drinking snack.
yeah, mine is going to McDonald's. McDonald's chips is just like top tier
Top tier.
hangover food. Top tier hangover food. Like every time I'm feeling shit, the next day after drinking, I'm like, going to McDonald's, boys.
Gotta get me some fries.
I
Gotta
never
get
used
some
to get
fries.
hangovers when
But
I
like-
was younger. Never.
When
When
you
I
were
was
hungry.
young, I never used to get hangovers. But then, like from the age of 25, I started getting hangovers. Then as you get older and older, and then you reach 30, and then it's oh god, no,
Yeah,
I can't.
you feel it. You feel it more. I actually can't keep anything down when I'm hungover.
Oh, you
Anything.
can't?
I feel like death.
So I just like water and sleep. I have
Sleep
to
it off.
sleep it off. If I don't sleep it off, I'm
Mm.
groggy and I feel like shit. Whatever I eat just comes out again.
God.
Fucked up. It's
Uh.
like a curse. I can't enjoy hangover food like everyone else does because my
You
body's
can't
like,
enjoy
nope,
the greasy oiliness.
nope.
Oh God.
And then
Do-
you get people like Ziggy who don't
The-
experience hangovers. Like what?
How old is Ziggy though?
He's like 22.
Yeah, he's not there yet. He's gotta wait. Wait until you're a little older,
He,
Ziggy.
his time is coming.
It'll come, Ziggy. It'll come. Do you guys do you
No.
guys drink as much as you did, or have you died down a lot?
I'm drinking
No.
more.
Are you drinking more? Is that because of adulting? Does adult life cause you to drink more? Or is
Well,
it just because
s-
alcohol's there?
I suppose. No, I think it's because of my current boyfriend. He always makes sure that there's booze in the house, so when he's had a rough day, that he can drink. And then
Mhm.
I'm just like, ooh, alcohol. Thank you.
Oh,
He
God.
sponsored it. Boost is not cheap.
No, it's
Uh,
not.
one thing.
I
Boost
suppose
is
Yeah.
if it's
definitely
there,
not
then you
cheap.
know why not?
Why not? Yeah.
Yeah,
Why not?
why not? I feel like having some of this take.
So what's
Yeah,
your like go-to when you're stressed? Like, is it alcohol? Is it like yoga, running? Like, what do you do when you guys are like just fed up with adulthood?
I play games.
You play
I also
games?
play games.
exercise.
I think the best thing is just to take your mind off shit and just like escape from reality.
Yeah.
and play. If I don't play games, then your mind fucking just.
It goes crazy, yeah. See, I used to do
Mm.
exercise when I was in high school. When it was exam time, I was super fit. Like I had a six pack because I would like run every day. I'll do like sit ups, push ups, eat healthy. Because during exams, that was it. But as soon as exam time was done, I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna go play games and eat pizza.
Yum.
Oh God, no.
Yeah, I've been exercising quite a lot recently.
Because you're stressed.
Yeah, that, and I've kind of just decided I need to pass this year. I need to study, and if I go sit by my PC, I will start gaming, and I
Oh,
won't
yeah.
stop. So it's like, okay, the only way to get rid of all the stress is just to exercise. So, yeah, been
No.
exercising a lot.
See, I
Cat.
never.
Exercising is fun.
Exercising is
It's fun.
horrible. What are you fucking talking about?
No, I started working out when I was on my route to lose weight because I picked up a lot of weight in like a certain window in my life. You know, when you go on that little thing called the injection and your body's like, nope, nope, nope. So
Yes.
I
I
know that.
picked up like an extra 20 kgs, which I
No,
eventually lost.
you're rude, cat.
And I went on like this crazy diet and I started working out and I got into running. And once you actually get into it, it actually becomes addictive.
Yeah, the thing is, like,
It-
when I
it
start
really
exercising, I
does.
get into the routine, but as soon as I have one day where I'm just
Yeah,
like, I
no.
stop, or I miss it, or I'm too
No.
tired, then the rest is gone.
Yep. That's my mistake. I stopped and now it's like,
It's hard to get back into
we're gonna
it.
try, but no.
Like, for the past 2 weeks, I've been telling myself I'm going to start running every morning. And I did for like a week. And then one day I woke up and it was like 5, because I have to run at 5 a.m. because I'm not going to have time to do it later. And it gets 120 degrees here, so like 50 degrees here in Arizona. So if I want to run,
Jeez.
no, if I want to run, I have to run either at 5 a.m.
Early.
or like
that
11
was
o'clock at night. Those are my two options
Mhm.
in the summer. And at 11 o'clock at night, I'm like, fuck it. I'm tired. I just gamed. I just played CSGO. I had a shit game of CSGO with some randos. I'm going to cuddle my hedgehog, drink wine, and watch Friends.
Sounds legit.
No.
I used
Yeah,
to
and
love running, but unfortunately I can't run anymore. I've got a problem with my stomach and I don't know why. I don't know.
What is it? Like, just
So-
like at like pains?
I get very bad cramps, but in the lower part of my
Mm.
stomach. And yeah,
So I had to turn my heater down. Getting
it
kind of
sucked because I really wanted to go home and do the marathon in Cape Town. I mean, I was doing 30Ks a week.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
30 Ks a week?
yeah.
Holy crap. I get tired walking up my stairs.
Yeah.
Oh, but I'm sorry, that sucks. Especially when you're like building up to something. That's the sucky thing is like when it comes to exercise, like I build up to it and I get proud. Like I lost 15 pounds because when I moved to America, I gained a shit ton. It's true, you do gain a lot because America, the fast food is fucking cheap, and then you got things like nacho fries and all that stuff. And I used to be so much fitter when I was in South Africa. When I moved to America, I gained a lot of weight and I got fed up.
Oh yeah.
Especially after I got married. After we got married, we gained weight together too. It's like, it's true.
It
When you get
happens,
married, you
yeah.
gain weight. So we're both like, okay, let's start exercising. So I lost like 15 pounds. I was 10 pounds away from my goal weight. I was so proud of myself. And then I let it go, and then I gained 10 pounds again. And now I'm just like, what's the point? I stopped exercising for 2 days. 2 days, and I gained it all. Like, what's the point?
Jeez.
Fuck it. I'm okay with being fat.
Comfy.
I got winter flap. It's gonna keep me warm when winter comes.
Oh,
God.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm scared to go to the States. Really scared.
When are you gonna come visit me?
Because Bashid's cousin went that side.
Mm.
She came back and she was like 4 times the size she was when she left.
That was the first thing my
So the
sister said to me.
food-
Oh, God. It's so hard though, because the thing is, in America, I don't know if it's exactly the same as Africa, but healthy food is so much more expensive.
It is.
And it's
It is.
annoying. Like, I love salad. Salad with the chipotle salad dressing, croutons, my shit, with like grilled chicken. Oh my God. But it's like $10. Taco Bell's like $1 menu. Where do you think I'm gonna go?
Jeez.
Not only that, it just healthy food requires so much effort, and like you put all this effort into like making something, and when you're done, you're still hungry.
Right?
And then you're like,
I'm still hungry.
fuck it, I could have just
And I
gotten a
spent all this
pizza.
money
Right?
on
I
food.
have been better with pizza. I started making my own pizza. I make my own thin crust homemade pizza. So I try to be healthier with that. So I don't get like the thick crust, with garlic. So I've tried that. And I have a
It's-
salad with it. But at the same time,
Salad
I crave
and pizza.
tacos. Salad and pizza.
Salad
I
on
eat
pizza.
more than my husband.
Big brain.
When we go to a restaurant, he doesn't finish his meal. I finish my meal and his meal. I eat way more than my husband does. I'm like a trash can. Like, I just can keep going. I eat a shit ton. I'm like a bottomless pit. Yeah, that's me. I can't stop eating. Oh,
That's like me on some days. Like some days I'm just like, okay, that was nice. Can I have more? More.
Sunday
Yeah,
roast,
still not
okay.
enough. No.
no. Oh, God. What's your guys' favorite meal, though? Mine's definitely like
Oh,
a
that's
good
different.
pizza.
My granny's macaroni cheese.
Oh, really?
So not just any macaroni cheese, my granny's
But your
macaroni cheese.
granny's. Oh, what's so special about it, though?
It's just so good.
Do you know the
It's like my
recipe? Is it like a
grandmother's-
secret
yeah.
family recipe?
She did tell us.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. I
send it to
think
me.
it's paprika. The secret is
Yeah.
paprika.
Paprika and everything. Paprika and black pepper and salt. That's all you need.
I
And
like the way
parsley,
my
and
granny does it
parsley.
because then the top is crispy.
That sounds good. That sounds good. What about you,
Yeah,
lady? What's your favorite?
I don't know. I just like food. But my favorite my favorite kind of food is Mexican.
Oh, you need to come to Arizona because we're right by
Nachos and
Mexico.
quesadillas.
Lady?
Enchiladas.
Lady, come to Arizona. I'll take you to a proper Mexican. We can go to Mexico. It's only 4 hours down the road.
Be there in a few hours.
What about you, Niru? What's your go-to meal? What's your favorite?
My grandmother's green beans. Like I die.
Green
She
beans?
makes the best. It's like the traditional green beans like that you can
Beans
make
with-
with like potatoes and onions and it's just like it's so great. I love it. I love it. So
I don't like
It's great.
green beans. Green beans is weird to me. It's like a
I
thing
like-
within
I-
a thing.
I can eat green beans. I can eat
With
green
cheese,
I
like
like
lots
green
of cheese
beans.
sauce, I'll eat green beans. I'm really picky about my vegetables. I do like asparagus now, though. Asparagus with like olive oil, salt, and a little bit of garlic. That's what I like now.
Mm.
You okay,
beans.
lady?
Do you all
Shame,
have to stop
lady.
talking?
I'm sorry. Okay, next time when she blows her nose, we'll cover it. There we go. If anyone's joining, Lady's a little sick, unfortunately. Her beau next to her decided to spread the germs because he was selfish.
And not just sick
Yeah.
in the head. Yeah.
Oh gosh. Now I'm hungry.
Yeah,
Yeah, all this talk about food, hey. Like, guys,
But-
please.
I know, but I hate cooking. Like out of all the things I have to do as an adult, it has to be I hate dishes. I love baking. Baking is fine, but
Yeah.
cooking, I hate cooking.
Yeah.
And then cooking leads to more dishes, which leads to my number one pet peeve. So it just like cycles over and over.
Dishwashers are great.
Yeah, I agree. They are.
Do you guys have to rinse your stuff before you wash them in the dishwasher though?
No, I just put it in the dishwasher.
Yeah, like some stuff I like just rinse it out with water. Like, for example, if I had like Panutra in the morning, then I just like quickly like pour water, put it in the dishwasher, and then it's fine.
See,
Gone.
my dishwasher's
Out of
not
sight.
that great. I have to like scrub some of the stuff before I put it in because then
Uh.
it doesn't clean it. And so my mom was annoying though. Whenever it came to dishes at my house, I don't know if your mothers did this, but my mom finally got it. She's been asking my dad for a dishwasher for years. My dad's response is always like, "You are the dishwasher."
Oh my word.
So we finally got a dishwasher in the house. So I got excited because I didn't have to do my dishes anymore. No, my mother's
No.
theory, you have to wash the dishes, then put them in the dishwasher for a second clean. And I'm like,
But that's defeats the purpose
I
of
know,
having
Mom,
it.
you're just
Yeah.
wasting fucking water. We don't have
My
water in
granddad
Grahamstown.
did
What are
that.
you doing?
Yeah. No. Like,
Terrible.
yeah. No.
My cat is running around here like crazy.
She hears us talking
Isn't
about
that
dishes.
what cats normally do?
What do you guys?
No,
what's one thing you hate about being an adult?
Dishes.
Having to get up every morning to go to work.
But you had to go to school, so it's like it's not like it's a new thing. You had to get up for school.
That was different. I actually looked forward to going to school.
Oh my god.
No, I did. But I mean, when you're young, you don't really think that far about. And also, you get school holidays.
That's true.
When you
Yeah,
work,
that's,
it's like,
that's true.
there's no holidays. You gotta put in fucking leave, and then they decline your leave anyways. And you gotta work through
Dude.
December, and everyone else is like, "Yay!" And you're like, "Fuck you." Yeah.
So working out.
Yeah.
What about you, Luna? What do you hate about being an adult?
Laundry, to be honest.
Really? I don't mind laundry.
I hate it. I hate it. I hate it.
Just can't. It's like, nope.
But do you have laundry at your house? Like, do you have a machine and stuff at your house? You see, that's a little bit because I have to go to the laundromat once a week, and it's hot as hell in there. And all I do is I sit on my phone watching Twitch or YouTube until like 2 hours is done.
Wow.
But it's like my one time away from the home, so I feel better because I'm at home all the time. It's like an adventure for me. But like, what do you hate about laundry? Is it the actual like cleaning or just folding? Because folding can go suck a dick. I hate folding.
It's the hanging it up on the washing line and then taking it off the washing line and then like ironing it or folding it and
you
putting the
have a line. I grew up with a line. Fuck a line. I have a dryer now.
Fuck the lines. I have a dryer as well, but we only use it in winter for certain items because it uses a lot of electricity.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a fair point. It only costs $1 in here, so I'm okay with that. $1 a week. It's $4 a month to dry it, and I don't have to worry about it.
I think
I'm
packing the
actually-
stuff away is the worst. My washing
I'm
room
actually
used to in the
spoiled.
basket in the bedroom for a week. So I just had to pack it
Oh
away.
no.
And I'm not ready. Oh god, no! I used to be bad with the laundry. When the laundry was at home, I was bad with it because I'll throw it in the washing machine, I'll wash it, and then I forget about it, and then it sits there for like a day, and then I have to wash it again because then it gets that
Again,
smell.
yeah.
And I'm just like,
Oh,
I'm
that
like,
moldy smell.
I'm
Ugh,
horrible with
yeah.
laundry. Like I can't do it. Like it just escapes my mind. You
Do
know?
you separate your laundry from like
Fuck,
the
no, I do it on cold.
the color clothes?
No, I do it on
and then-
cold so the colors don't run. I do cold
No.
wash. That's it.
I separate mine.
Like that. You see, that's why you hate it. Just
Yeah,
throw
the
it
thing
all
is, like,
together.
I do like all the colored items, and I put in there, and I got the colored washing liquid. Get the washing liquid that goes in there, and then I'll put the white stuff in by itself with like the white washing liquid. So, like, keep the whites whiter, and then do the same with all the black clothes, because I find that my clothes fade really fast. So if
See, I don't care. I really don't give two shits.
I care. Also, if I wash all the white stuff with everything else, then it goes off color, and then I end up with like a slightly blue T-shirt after a while or
No.
something.
Just cold wash it. Don't care. Just throw it in there. As long as it smells good, right?
Just go.
As long
As long
as
as
it's
it's clean.
I that too.
I'm spoiled. I don't
Uh.
do dishes or laundry.
Yep, me neither.
Who does your laundry and dishes?
Mother-in-law.
I've got a domestic.
Oh my god.
I've got a mother-in-law.
Fuck that.
like
I
how
need
that
that. Where's mine?
Like, please.
Give me that. Oh my god. So do you live with your mother-in-law? That's nice.
It's the three of us. Yeah.
See, we have a roommate. And it's not like you'd think having a roommate be cool because they do their stuff and you do your stuff. No. It's me doing our stuff and his stuff every day.
Well, the fact that it's another guy that just explains everything.
It does.
Yeah.
It does. And it frustrates me. Like, there's been a pan in our sink, and like the other day I was like, I'm done. Like, I don't mind doing dishes, but you have to soak them for me at least. Like, if you leave it on the oven for it to get hard and crusty, fuck that. That's just rude. So I stopped doing his dishes. It was the worst mistake of my life. I came back after a weekend away with my husband. We went away for the weekend. We came back, and the kitchen was just atrocious. And I was just like,
Oh.
I'm gonna cry. It was the worst experience of my life. That's why I decided I'm just gonna be a domestic worker. I don't get paid, but I'm gonna be it. That's why I drink, because I'm the domestic worker.
At least you feel better about whatever you're doing at the end of the day. Knowing that shit actually gets done.
Yeah, but the
My
thing is, when I
husband
start a
bought me-
job, that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
When I start
Well, then
full-time
people
working,
Need to get this shit in order.
I'm gonna come home like, get done. I love mopping though. Mopping and sweeping is
I
my
hate
favorite.
mopping.
I
Please
love
come
it.
mop my house.
I literally put on music super loud, and I just go crazy. I'm that person. I dance around the floor with my mopping. I make it fun. You can't dance with laundry because there's people watching you, but you can dance with a mop.
I hate mopping the floor.
Oh, I love it. It's fun.
Domestic.
My husband bought me one of those Roomba thingies.
Oh, those Roombas, those are cool.
Oh, those are amazing. Because with the dog and
Oh, it
all the
doesn't work.
cats, it's just I have to do it every day because it's just hair and hair and hair
Everywhere.
and hair. And my dog is molting, so
Yeah.
it's double hair. So I have to run that thing every day.
Yeah, my dog's
I've
solid
got 4
multi too.
cats. I've got 4 cats. I feel your pain, Luna. It's just hair everywhere. Like, there's hair on my curtains. I don't even know how, but there's hair on my curtains. And I'm sitting there like, what?
Do you guys allow
How
your pets in
even?
the bedroom?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I want to stop that because the thing is, whenever I go to bed and I put my head on my pillow after a long day and I take a deep breath, hair just goes in. Like, I'm fed up, and I try to get my dog to sleep outside, like outside a room or sleep on the floor in her bed, just so that we have our bed clean. Because I'm tired of having to wash our sheets like twice a week because of the hair or the dirt or something. But it doesn't stick.
I think cats are like nicer in that regard because okay, my cat's favorite thing is to go outside and roll in the sand. Like, I've
Oh,
got a white
fun.
cat. She goes and rolls in the sand. She comes back brown.
Mm.
It's like, cat, please, just clean yourself off. Just like, please. So no, but like generally when they don't lie on the bed unless I'm, otherwise they lie on the chairs or the couch or something. And then when I go sleep, they're all like suddenly like there's one cat and then there's, and I'm sitting there like, how did this? Okay, yeah, but it's fine. They keep me warm during the
I
winter.
don't let my cats out anymore.
Why is that for like safety, or you just don't want them getting dirty?
Yeah. When I moved here, I moved with my 3 cats, and it's so weird because where I lived in Cape Town, I lived on a very busy road. So the cats knew not to go into the road.
Mm.
But then when I moved here to Belgium, I live in like a farm type area, so it's
Sounds
really
magical.
quiet roads and it's just open fields and it's in like forest. It's so pretty. But the cats run in the road, and there's just this
Aw.
one crazy person that speeds down this road, and 2 of the cats were hit by a car.
I'm sorry.
That broke my heart. I couldn't. So my one cat that's left from South Africa, he stays inside, and then my husband got a cat for me for anniversary, and then he had a cat, and then we adopted 2 more.
I want a cat.
All the kitties.
All the kitties. So, but my husband wants to build an outside area for the cats,
Oh,
like attached
yes,
to the house, like a giant,
Oh, my sister did
outdoor
that.
play area.
yeah, like a huge outdoor thing, so the cats can come in and out of the house.
Yeah.
also-
Yeah,
another
without the
reason why-
worry. Yeah.
Without the worries,
Mm.
and at least they can be outside. But the thing is that my ginger cat Max, he's a bit of a murderer. He used to bring in all the mice, all the
Sleeping.
rats, all the moles, all the birds, and used to hide them under the couch.
Oh,
Oh no.
So we
And you're
don't
like,
know.
what is that smell?
Exactly, like, oh, it smells terrible in here. What the hell is that smell? It's like trying to
Yeah,
clean
no,
everything and then under the couch.
I know that. I know that smell. Like as soon as I smell that, like,
There's
where
something
is
dead
the dead
somewhere.
creature? Where is it? You know, like look underneath tables, couches. Like my cats killed a rat and they left it under the stove, or like it got under the stove because obviously it
Oh.
wasn't dead properly, and like it died underneath the stove. My cottage stank for weeks. I'm sitting there like, what
the
the
hell?
fuck is this smell? And I opened up windows, and then eventually when I moved, we lifted the stove, and here's like this dead rat
Ooh.
carcass, obviously like completely like skeleton at that point, and I was
Yeah.
like, oh, there's that fucking rat. Cats.
oh
Just
god.
cats. But yeah, I lock my cats up at just for safety. I don't want them running around at night
Yeah.
just because I don't trust the people in my neighborhood.
Oh, you don't? Yeah, my sister lives
No.
on a game reserve. She's living the dream. I wish I could do that.
Oh.
She wakes up to like
That-
lions and elephants and
Oh.
all that. So they built this cattery at the back so the cats can go in and out so they don't go, because they're one cat. So this is the funniest thing. So my sister lives on a game reserve. There's no one near them. And they have their front door. They have these huge electric fences around their house because of the animals. So my sister's in the kitchen one day, and all of a sudden this random cat just walks in the front door. And she's like, what the fuck? What? Because they live on a game reserve. There's like no one nearby.
Yeah.
Where the hell does this cat come from? So they named it Random Lord Murphy Cat or something. I don't know, because it just randomly walked in out of nowhere. So now they have this cat. They adopted it, but now they make this like little cattery that goes all the way around the house, like this little tunnel, and then it goes to this big cage thing. I think that's super cool. I would like that. I want that for my hedgehog. I want my hedgehog to be able to just walk around the whole entire house without having to worry about him like disappearing one night and then getting scared.
Mm.
So,
Yeah, no. That's why reminder's going off.
nobody don't get bring things inside. Cats do that a lot. Isn't it out of affection though when they bring things to the door for you?
Yeah, it's like, you are not eating right. Let me bring you some food.
So it's not affection. It's more like you're daft. You're,
You're
not
not
doing
eating.
this right. Here
Yeah,
we
you're
go.
stupid. You don't know how to hunt, so I'm gonna help you.
Like, guys, I actually read somewhere that like cats don't actually meow to each other. It's a thing that they developed to speak to us because they kind of see us as their kittens, you know,
Ah.
or like they're because it's a cat thing where they think,
It's like-
oh, it's my little human, I better teach them. So they meow at us to like, you know, teach us what to
Interesting.
do. Yeah, yeah.
And then
Cats.
dogs look at us as we're like gods that feed them and pet them and bathe them and walk them. It's
Yeah.
like completely different complexes.
Dogs. Oh, the humans feed me. They must be God.
They must
Cats.
be God.
Oh, the humans feed me. I must be God.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, but guys, yeah, we're gonna take a little short break and then we'll be back with our one and final topic. So we'll see you soon. Welcome back, guys. Sorry, we are on our final topic, and that topic is gaming. So when did you guys like start gaming?
Probably back in like grade 4. That's when I got my first PC actually from my dad. And I remember my friends were like, "Hey, here's this awesome game, The Sims 2." And I was like, Sims 2? Or like it wasn't even The Sims 2, it was The Sims. And then I was like, "Mom, I really want this game." And then we went and like they didn't have The Sims because at that point it was like kind of old already, but they did have The Sims 2. So Mom's like, "Come, let's get you The Sims 2." And that's when it all began. Yeah, no, that was great. Long addiction of The Sims until like grade 12, first year of varsity, and then I got into Dark Souls.
That's such a transition from like fucking Sims to Dark
To Dark
Souls.
Souls.
That is great.
Oh god. What about you, Luna? When did it all begin?
I always had those old school TV games, you know, with the cartridges you had to put in and you blow on it to make it work. It's like, you know, the
Blow on
Circus
it.
Charlie. You have to blow on it, yeah. The Circus Charlie and what's it? Battle Tanks or something like
Oh,
that.
I
and
love
then-
battle tanks.
Battle Tanks. I think it was called Battle Tanks. And
Yeah.
Was it
Islander.
Battle
Battle
Adventure
City, that's
Islander.
the one.
And that
Yes,
did you play the Olympic one where you had the javelin, you went tick, 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 and then you try hit the fucking
That was
bird
so
and then it'll go flying down?
Is that Circus Charlie?
No, that was
What is it?
Olympics. Did you not have
Oh.
Olympics? And there was like hurdles and there was
No,
like
I think we did
javelin.
have Olympics. I had one of those 99 in one sort of thingies.
Yeah.
I
had
didn't
that
like that
too.
one.
I fucking
Ice
loved it.
Climber.
I didn't have ice climber. And then
Ice
duck
Climber.
hunt with the little
Yes, yeah. That's how old I am.
I had that too. Thanks for saying that. I appreciate you calling us old. What about you, lady?
I actually got exposed to gaming at like I think I was 5 or 6 when when the PlayStation 1 first came out. My brother bought it, my older brother. So like when it came out, that's when I was like, "Oh, what's this?" But I never used to play games with him. I used to be like sitting and watching and then like get scared when my brother used to play like the first Resident Evil and I used to like run away and hide because I get scared of like, the scary parts. So that was
Oh.
like when I first got exposed, and then from there I like started playing when it's like first Tekken, first second
Taking was
Tekken.
good.
Yeah, and what other games was like the Need for Speed and Gran Turismo and those sort of games. And then I know my
GP
brother
games.
also had I think it was the Sony it's the Sega Genesis, the one with the cartridge.
Yeah.
He had
Mm.
that as well. So used to play Sega, flipping what's Sonic the Hedgehog, and I also had my little 99 in one thing that I also got eventually my dad bought me. So like all those Mario Brothers and Adventure Islander and all those other games.
That's so cool. Yeah, I had
So,
the
like-
cartridge too.
Mm.
That was
I used to
fun.
have my
I-
primary school friends come over and then we used to like sitting and play games after school. A lot of
God, yeah, I started with the
only
cartridge.
had a PS2, so PlayStation 2. It
PlayStation.
was fun. Yeah. It's
Yeah,
like yeah, my dad bought this game. I think it was called Overdrive or something like that. Overkill, Overdrive, something in that line where you drive in cars and you do like races and stuff. It was, and you did like deathmatch with cars. It was. My
that sounds cool.
dad and I used to play that like every week.
Yeah, I was the only gamer in my family because we had that TV console with the cartridges. Like I played the Olympics, Battle Tanks,
You.
Duck Hunt, and then I moved
Mm.
into PC. And then I think my first shooter games were like Duke Nukem and Wolfenstein, which is when you fought Nazis or something. And
Yeah.
then my sister played Sims. So we had like Sim City. We started from the beginning. So we had Sims Golf, Sims Movie, Sim City, and then we got Sims and then Sims 2. We went down the whole line of Sims. And then my sister was dating this guy who played Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. And he gave it to me secretly because my sister wouldn't let me play it, but he gave it to me secretly. And I started playing it. And that's when it started for me. I was like, this is so much fun. Like, I got addicted to it. And then so it was Grand Theft Auto, then it was Dota 2, and then it went through and through. And then I stopped gaming for a really long time, which was like honestly, when I stopped gaming, I felt like that was when I felt like the worst because like that's when like I couldn't find my escape. Because gaming is my escape. When I'm having a bad time, I look towards gaming because it allows you to get frustrations out. It allows you to just,
Mm.
release from reality. And then when I met my husband, that's when I started gaming again. And that's when like things started falling back to place. Like I got it back into like survival games, shooter games, and all that. So yeah, gaming has always been like something I've always looked forward to. And it all started with those console games, and then it moved on to like Pokemon, like the Game Boys. I don't know if you guys played the Game Boys, but I played the Game Boys. And then I moved to San Andreas. Still my favorite game. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas is still my favorite game. What about you guys? What's your
San Andreas is
favorite
good.
game?
My favorite game, Dark Souls 3, hands down.
Dark Souls 3.
Same. Well, okay, and then a close second is Overwatch, but Dark Souls 3 is just top tier.
Definitely.
Definitely.
Lady's like constantly, she wants to say
Like-
Siege, but she knows I'll judge her hard for it.
I have a love-hate relationship with Siege.
Yeah, I do too. It's more on the hate
I
side
love
though.
it. I love it, but fuck, I don't know. Ziggy gets it though. I love that game. It's made so well, but yeah. Well, when all else fails, I'll just pick up Warframe again. You know?
Warframe was fun. For a free game, that was pretty decent.
It is a good game.
Hmm.
It's very easy to like get into it in so good couple of 100 hours. But yeah, it's a good game. It's a good game.
What made you stick to gaming? Was it just like me where it was like the thing that made you feel better at the end of the day, or was it just something to pass the time and then it
Yeah.
just became a common thing in your life, or was it?
I only had access to a PC after I finished school, like when I moved out of home. And then the first game I think I ever played on the computer was Oblivion.
Mm.
And I played that for hours and hours and hours and hours and
And
hours
hours.
and hours, like to the point of when we would drive down the road and I would see an aloe plant and get excited and say, "Oh my god, known roots!" and then realizing I wasn't there.
Have you guys ever like dreamt of a game?
Oh my god,
Like after
so
you've
many
played it
times.
so much, and then you like dream that you're in the game.
Yes.
I did that after like binging Factorio for like 10 hours. Like, I'm not lying. I played Factorio for 10 hours. I went to sleep. I dreamt that I was mining and building factories. I'm sitting there like, wait a second.
See, mine was 7 days, but the thing is, 7 Days to Die was based in Arizona. So when I saw like chrysanthemums or something, I would actually be like, oh, wait, I gotta go pick those. Oh, fuck, wait, no. No, this is real life. We don't pick flowers to make herbal tea to survive the zombie apocalypse.
My first like online game was Guild Wars.
Guild Wars. That was a good game. I remember
Mhm.
enjoying Guild Wars. Mine was WoW. I played Classic. And after Classic changed drastically, I fell out of it. I thought it became too easy.
Yeah, I loved Guild Wars so much.
Did you guys play
Mm.
Guild Wars, Nero Lady? Did you guys play
I
any
only-
MMOs?
Paladin.
I only play one MMO,
Which
and
is?
I can't play any other MMO. Elder Scrolls Online.
Uh,
I can't. Yeah, my first and only. I can't play anything else. It's just, I don't know. If you
Yeah.
start playing it, and you're into like the Elder Scrolls like lore and that kind of stuff, it's a really cool game.
mm.
It's really cool.
That's the same with me. Like I started playing Guild Wars, and then I went into Guild Wars 2, and then I played Guild Wars 2 since for like I still play Guild Wars 2, and that's where I met my husband. So if I try, yeah, if I try play another MMO, I don't really get into it as much. Like I've tried Elder Scrolls Online a few times. Hop on there every now and then to play a bit more, but I don't stick with it because I don't know. Guild Wars is just
It's the game.
my place.
You go to. You go to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really play MMOs. I don't know, it's just doesn't appeal to me.
What
I prefer
game does
my
appeal to you?
First person shooters,
FPS.
FPS, definitely.
See, I like my
Why don't you
survival
play
games.
Siege?
Because
Well,
Siege.
well, yeah, that or RPGs. I also love my RPGs.
Oh,
RPGs and FPSs. Like those are my two go-to genres, like Def.
See, I like first-person shooters,
100%.
but I love survival games. Like survival, FPS, like or RPGs. Those are my things. And I don't know. I guess I love them all. Like MMOs are fun for me, especially when there's a grind. But when it comes to like a game where you have to put the time into it to survive and work towards and grind it, I love grindy games. That's why I play CS:GO because I have to grind for that rank. That's why like Zero, you have to grind to get that loot, or like I like games where I can see my progress. That the time I put into it shows.
And then you get Overwatch,
Warframe
where
was
you
very
like
rewarding for that.
you pour hours and hours and hours into Overwatch, and you're still in bronze, and you sit there like,
I know the feels. I'm sitting in silver now, and I'm very, very sad.
Oh
yeah,
my
no,
god.
Luna, we must play. We must still play.
Yes, carry me
Yeah.
to gold, Niru.
I will. I'm trying
me
to
to
carry.
gold.
I'm trying to carry my other friend to gold. It's so hard.
I was playing CS:GO
Yeah.
last night and we played 3 games. I was top frag, so I had the most kills. I had a positive KD. I didn't rank up. My friend, I love him, but he was bottom frag and he ranked up. I was so pissed off. Like, I'm proud of him and I'm happy for him, but fuck him.
Hey, at
Yeah.
least what happened to me with Siege is that I got second season that I ranked. I got silver 3, which is the
Mm.
highest rank I've gotten so far. It's fucking difficult
Congrats.
to get a good rank in Siege. And I'm like, cool, we're gonna push for gold. I dropped all the way to copper.
Oh,
I went from silver
I know that.
bronze to copper, and I was like, fuck this game.
I swear they do it on purpose. The game is like, I know you, lady. I know you,
you know- I
Minnie.
know what
I'm
it
gonna
is,
fuck
though.
you.
I
What
know
is
I
what
feel
it?
like
is.
Overwatch does that as well.
At the
Yeah,
end of
no,
the
See with
season,
bad
definitely.
people.
at the end of
Luna.
each season, what
Yeah.
happens is that they, the people that are like plats and diamonds, they purposefully de-rank to de-rank people who are trying to
Next.
fucking rank. That's what happens.
Yeah.
So
But
they
we
do
went up against-
seasons. So the
We
same
went
as
up against
paladins.
people that I promise you, they were not silver, they were not bronze, they were fucking plat and diamond players.
And they make you look
Because we
shit.
just go in fucking 4-0. It's like I was bottom fragging and I fucking
Yeah.
so quickly. I was like, this is such bullshit. But anyways, it's-
See, that's why I
No,
like
I
CS:GO. It's
feel
not
you.
seasons. It's like
People
it's
that
throughout.
smurf.
Smurfing
Just-
is a bitch. Hacking and
Luna-
smurfing. Smurfing is hacking in my book. That's just fucking not
No,
fair.
it's fine if there's like 1 or 2, but if there's an entire team of Smurfs,
Team.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
You know,
it's
I
no
tried.
fun.
I tried getting into well, like I was so close to getting into Diamond, right, Luna?
Yeah.
It was like one game. It was one win away. Twice. It has happened twice where it was one win away from Diamond, and then the enemy team gets a team full of like Masters Smurfs, and you're sitting there like,
Yeah, motherfucker.
fuck, you know?
And then you hit that like downward spiral of losing
And then
streaks, and it's like
I
I'm just
went
gonna
down to gold. I went down to gold again, and I'm sitting there like, this
You
is
should
fine.
do what I do. You should
This
do
is
what I do.
okay.
What's that?
Report.
Oh, I do that very often.
I'm
And then
not
I get a
ashamed.
message saying,
I am that salty
Thank
bitch
you
that
for
reports people
reporting.
for smurfing.
Yeah.
Because
This-
fuck you
oh.
for making the game unfair, whereas I'm actually trying to
Yeah.
get better.
Trying to get there.
We've taken action against this account. Thanks
They're
for
like,
making me
oh,
I
Overwatch.
love
report for
I
toxic behavior,
love
report for toxic behavior, report for
Report
that's
for
what I do.
everything.
the best message that you can get in Overwatch. Thank you for reporting. And you're sitting there like, it's
You're
a
welcome.
freaking pleasure. You're welcome.
So,
It's fantastic.
As girl gamers doing these competitive games, do you guys get a lot of it's a girl
Flack.
gamer?
Yeah. If I
Dude.
play comp games, I don't speak.
I
on-
don't
on
either. I try my best, but playing CS:GO, you have to because you have to be like, oh, they're monster, they're pillar, or they're on A side, or they're bank, you know. And as soon as I say something, oh my god, it's an IRL grill, and I was like,
Are you 12?
why?
It's a problem.
Why does it matter? And then they were like, we're gonna go easy because it's a girl. I'm like, dude, firstly, we're on the same team. That makes no fucking sense. Like, you can't go easy on me. Secondly, I'm top frag and you're bottom. What does that say about you? Let's talk about that. Oh god.
Let's have a little chat.
And I just hate it. And that's why, like, certain
Oh.
games I refuse to play without a full team because I'm sick and tired. Like, it doesn't bother me until it gets to a point where, like, I just mute them. Like, I don't get salty. I just mute them. But I've had times where I play CSGO and they purposely kill me. My own teammates kill me because I'm a girl gamer. And I'm
Assholes.
like, why? Why?
Asswipes.
What's the
Yes,
point?
it's that
What,
toxic.
you're gonna get a ban for like in a
Incels.
week. Why? Oh god. But it's fair, you know, get rid of the
Gosh.
female in the game, then you might start winning.
Logic?
Honestly, I think that is stupid logic.
It is.
It's because they can't get nailed IRL, so they, you know.
They're like, honestly, half the time when I hear them, I'm like, have you never spoken to a girl before? Because this sounds like your first time. Just talk like a normal human being and you'll get through the situation.
Yeah. I remember the one Overwatch comp game. Where I was like, dude, I have 200 ping. Just chill. Like,
And
I
they
am like busy struggling, and they're like, but why do you have 200 ping? I'm like, because I'm from Africa and we don't have African servers. It's a thing. It's
Yeah.
just one of those things. And they're like, oh, so you must be black. And I'm like,
that's the thing too,
Okay.
the African thing
Um,
too.
I- no, I'm not. And they're like, but do you have a black, pussy? And I'm like,
She's telling, be right back. I just need to go and ride my elephant. Be right back, need to feed my
actual
lion.
fuck.
Yeah.
Like, I think after that, I just like quit Overwatch voice chat for a long while. I've come back to like comp now. I'm like, push the talk. I'm like, guys, this is happening, and then they're like, cool. So it's actually like that one event that kind of just like made me cautious, but I guess it's actually sometimes it's not that bad. And then you get like the other day where I was speaking and they were like, let's go, guys. Ed girl. And I was like, yeah.
Like, why do you single me out? Oh, you know what I love is when you're doing bad. Oh, it's because she's a girl gamer. We gotta help her. But when you're doing good, they say nothing, or they just say, "Oh, it's just luck." Like, or I have skill and my sex does not determine my sex does not determine my skill level. It's the amount of hours I put into a game. Like,
Or yeah,
I don't know. It's like it frustrates me. Like, it's gotten to the point where I don't want to talk in games. And it's nice to hear that other girls feel that way, but it's also sad in the way that we feel as girl gamers. We can't talk without getting harassed. Like, I must admit, there have been games where I have spoken and guys don't say anything. People don't say anything. But there's just been more times where I talk in a game and then you get that high-pitched little 12-year-old kid from living in, he's like, down in his room that's never spoken to a girl before, getting all excited and being a dick about it because he's like, oh, I have the power. I'm like, no, you don't. You really don't.
It's usually like if they see my name, I just get like friends invites constantly.
That used to be me with CS when I played CS for like a little bit. I used to have my full name on Steam, but then I actually removed the lady part because I used to get like 5 to 10 invites every time after a game, even though I used to play casual. It's just highly annoying. It's like, can't I just play a game without people fucking harassing me?
Right?
So just leave me alone. I just want to play the game.
Like, why do I have to play a game and have to mute my whole entire team and not hear strategic strats because you guys want to mention my pussy every 10 seconds?
Or tell me to go make a sandwich in the kitchen.
Oh, yeah. Oh, now that you're dead, can you go make me a sandwich?
sandwich.
No.
Nah, like, and another one is like, why do all girls like playing tank or support? I'm sitting there like, listen, I really enjoy playing support. That doesn't mean it's a girl thing. Fuck off.
I hate
also
playing
enjoy
support.
playing damage.
I hate playing support.
Exactly. It's just a me thing. I love playing support because I'm good at it. I am really good at playing support. So naturally, that's what I'm gonna do. But I enjoy playing DPS. And also, first of all, like, if you look at the team comps, there's like normally 4 damage dealers already. Someone has to go tank. Someone has to go support. So it's like, I'll just go support. It's fine. It's like, come on.
I won't lie, I get salty
just
though.
me.
I don't choose support, especially when I go into an MMO or when I have a team and we're about to play a game like Paladin or something, and they just say, okay, girl must be support or Mini must be support. I'm like, why? Maybe I'm a better flanker. I love being flank. I love being the sniper. I love being me personally, when it comes to like range and like assassins, that's my choice in roles. I hate being support because firstly, being a support is just too much pressure. If you don't keep the team alive, you're shit. If you only keep one person alive, you're shit. But your job is to keep the tank or DPS alive. That is your job. Obviously help the team, but your job is to keep the main person alive, the front liner alive, you know? And keep that going. But if you don't do that right, it's just too much pressure. I don't like pressure. That's why I don't do support. But I always have to be support, apparently. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be support. Give me like a dagger and a bow and arrow and I'm fine. Give me like healing? No, not happening. I'm like out of it. I can't focus enough to keep you alive.
Yeah, being a healer is stressful. Like, the only thing close to like support and healing is like I'm playing Elder Scrolls Online, so we're starting to do dungeons now. So it's myself, a machine, and another friend, but you can't do dungeons as 3 people. And our levels aren't that high. So my class is a sorcerer, but sorcerer is just DPS. Machine is a nightbird, which is DPS, and our friend, he's a tank. So my sorceress is kind of like a healer, but not really. So we're like dealing damage, but then I gotta heal, and I'm like, fuck guys, I can't do this. We need a healer. It's stressful.
It is.
It's like you gotta deal DPS and you gotta watch the enemies and someone's like, I'm dying, like heal.
I take my hat off.
No, it's almost dead. It's like, fuck no, it's stressful.
Those who can do
You can't do
support
both.
and do all of that, I take my hat off to you. You're an amazing gamer. I can't do it. I'm not that skillful.
No, I enjoy that, like, micromanaging, like, healing. That person needs healing. Okay, I need to do damage there. I love that. Yeah, that's maybe.
And do you know what pisses me off about being like a support is someone will be screaming, "I need healing" from the other side of the map.
Right?
No, the
And
worst
he
part
looking
is
at you.
worst, Luna, the worst is they're in front of you. They're like, I need healing. And then they go into a room. And you're sitting
Oh,
there like,
they say, "I need healing," and they run away from you.
All right. Or they
How many
expect you to
times
be
I had to
everywhere
chase
at the
people
same
as Moira with my
time.
arm out, like, "Come back,
Don't be purple.
and then they die, and then they spam thanks. I'm like,
Oh, God, no. It's just too stressful.
Ugh. Nah. Yes, I enjoy that stress. I'm a
I
weirdo.
don't.
I am a weirdo, guys.
No, it's good. Like, honestly, I still feel like healer is one of the most skillful things because you have to do DPS, you have to keep yourself alive and everyone else alive. It's just, I take my hat off to people who can handle that stress. Me, on the other hand, no, I can't even focus on myself. How do you expect me to focus on the whole team? The only game I play support in is Paladins. I love Ying. Ying is great. Ying with the best build is great
Yeah.
DPS and great healer. That's it. And I know like series is really good, but I like Ying. That's the only support I'll ever play is Ying on Paladins. Or Lucius. Or Lucio? Lucius?
Lucio is
I
so
love him because
much
he has
fun,
beats.
dude.
That's the only reason I play him because I love bobbing my head to him while he's like running around.
I love people off the map. It's fun.
Yeah.
I love it when I stream and I play as Lucio. And then people are like, you move your head around.
I
I'm
know.
like,
It's like it's hard not to, right?
yeah, I fucking do. It's so great.
Oh no, but
oh,
it's
my word.
fun. It's super
Yeah.
fun. But yeah, hey.
Yeah. I'm not gonna chase you around the map to heal you. If you're not gonna
If you're not in front of me, you're dead.
You come to me.
I'm not running off to you. Sorry.
You can't run after 4 other people. It's like it's
Especially
impossible.
when they're running around like headless chickens, and they're all like,
I need heal. The worst.
Everybody.
The worst is when someone pushes into the enemy front line and are half dead and expect you to heal them. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna run into 4 other people just to fucking heal you, dude. Or you stay back with the rest of the crew and we would be fine.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, actually.
No.
Oh, my word.
It's like a Junkrat or a soldier just runs into them. And it's like, hello, please.
Please don't.
1v6. Oh, but you can heal me.
No, I
can't
can't.
heal 4 other people.
Yeah, that's the thing too. Like, but there's been times where I won't play a game. I'm like, how does one healer keep this dude alive for so long? I'm like, I can't do
Skills.
that. I just can't.
Skilled.
It's skills. I honestly feel like support is one of the hardest positions to play. And those who play it, I take my hat off to you. I will never be able to do that. I'm too selfish and too connected to the game to be able to do that.
Tips for Dora.
Nero, I'll be your tank. You can be my healer.
Oh,
Let's
Win all
go.
the games.
We will go. We can maybe do this weekend, Luna. If you're available.
Saturday, I'm not here.
she's got a birthday party.
Birthday party. Sunday, I can.
Sunday we go.
Sunday you go. But yeah, ladies, thank you again for getting drunk with me and talking about absolute shit. I appreciate it. It makes my day. It makes my fucking week. And I'm a little drunk. I need to start slowing down. No, but ladies,
Slowing down.
And this week it was your turn. Last week was mine.
it was your turn. That's my turn.
Yes,
Next up,
turn.
Nero. Nero, you gonna be the drunk one?
I'm
Well,
always drunk,
Nero.
guys. Please,
Hey, Tony.
please.
Please, I'm always
Come
drunk. I'm always drunk. No, but ladies, give us a shout out one more time where we can find you and appreciate all of you.
Right, so you can find me on my channel on Twitter as well as Instagram under the name Luna_Sanguine. I play a lot of RPGs, horror games, and Dark Souls.
All the Dark Souls.
All the Dark Souls.
All the Dark Souls.
Oh,
I am Nero-chan. You can find me on Twitch at Niru_Chan. I play Overwatch mostly. It's a sad life. I'm gonna try and get into God of War though, and
You
maybe
must,
do
it's
some
It's so good.
and some sewing streams, like where I make pants and hats and dresses and stuff.
It's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I've like changed my setup around specifically so that I can do this. So I'm
That's awesome.
excited. Yeah. So, lady.
I'm not streaming at the moment, but I will be back in action. I don't always sound like this though.
It
You
sounds
can
great. It sounds sexy.
yeah, you can find me on Lady Battery and Machine. That's the name of my channel. I stream with the husband. We play Siege. We get salty, and we have a good time with our otters. So you can catch us live in action. I think we'll be back within the next 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
But otherwise, I'm here.
Exciting.
I'm here with the ladies.
And I'm Minnie May, and
We are
I'm
great.
drunk, and you can catch me on this channel with my husband Badger. We alternate streams, and we do random streams like the Wind Down, which is where we all get drunk and talk about everything and anything. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will see you guys next week Thursday at 8 p.m. GMT +2. Bye!